It's about 5 p.m. on Wednesday, January 10th, 2024. And it's about 62 degrees right now. And I lost a part of my microphone somewhere in the 60 acres. I'm not going to find it. I'm going to order a new one. Anyway, I just gave the bulls some minerals. So they're munching on those minerals. They have hay. They're going to stay here another 4 days just because the rotation was kind of messed up. But they should be fine. 4 days on this. Plenty of hay. I also caught them grazing a little bit. So cows will prefer to eat grass. So if you're out of grass and you can't graze and you decide to give them hay, just realize that they're going to kill the grass in that area where you give them hay because they're going to overgraze it. So we just got the water set up for them too. So I don't know when they were moved, but the kids forgot to give them water. But they had this puddle, at least since yesterday when it was raining all day, so hopefully they're not too malnourished. Yeah, it looks like they drank down that puddle quite a bit. That's not good. That's really not good. So anyway, this is where we're at. Sacrificial lots. I wanted to talk about sacrificial lots right now. Excuse the wind noise. I'm missing a part to the microphone that would block the wind noise. But hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, yeah, that's what I want to show you guys. Okay, why do we use a sacrificial lot? The reason why is because the cows will eat too much grass and they will kill the grass. The grass has to be a certain height before you can graze on it. And if it's not that high and you graze on it anyway, you're just hurting the grass. This is a protein bucket. I was thinking of putting some feed on there so they can taste it, but I think they might figure it out. So the bulls will have protein at least. Okay, so the sacrificial lot is a part of the pasture where you put them out there with the intention that they don't ruin the rest of the field, right? Absolutely, they're going to ruin this part of the field. I chose to use the part of the field that has water, so it should be easy to water them. But what you choose to do, that's up to you. You might want to use the poorer spotted ground because you'll be putting hay out like this to help feed the ground. It's up to you what you want to do. The long and the short of it is you're going to overgraze the sacrificial lot. So the grass may or may not bounce back after that, depending on how strong your soil is, right? So for the rest of January and probably February too, I will be sticking to this westernmost seventh of my pasture, except for in the northern part. So I'm reserving the northern third for a stockpile, and so there's a little bit of space between the northern half and the northern third, and I'm using that. There's plenty of grass there. I'm just going to graze them. There's like standing hay. It's old Bermuda grass. It has basically no nutritional value, but I want to feed them. Here, I'm going to try to see if I can get them to come over and eat the protein. All right, guys. You know what these are, right? Let's go. I'm gonna try it. Hopefully they won't knock me over. Yeah, I'm not supposed to pet bulls on top of the head. I was doing that on camera and I was called out by one of my viewers. And then Greg Judy made a video not too recently about don't pet the bulls on the head. So maybe somebody told him something. Whoa! Hey JJ, drive the side-by-side down here. So yeah, oh, beautiful sunset happening right now. Another note about droughts. Just kind of more tidbits of information. So you might look at the rainfall record for your state or your county and go, oh wow, droughts are pretty rare. Depending on the place in the country you're at, it's all too often true that even though your area is not in a drought, your farm is, right? All the way to the feed bucket, the protein bucket. I want the bulls to come over here. Whoa! So it's important to take your own measurements and to have your own plan. Go ahead and turn it off. Whoa! They really like that minerals. They're probably pretty mineral deprived. Well, I'll just leave the feed cubes on there, the cattle cubes. So I went back to the store and I got the proper dewormer for the cow, for number 24. I'm gonna separate her somehow, maybe put her up in the pen, and then feed her. I think it's 5 pounds of feed is enough to, because one bag will do 11 cows or something like that, and it's a 50-pound bag. So I'm gonna see if I can deworm her, see if that makes a big difference. Visually, it seems like my cows are getting skinnier. They're losing a lot of weight, probably because of the lack of protein. So hopefully the protein buckets will help reverse that a little bit. They can eat hay all day. Hay has plenty of nutrients in it. But the issue is the hay is not as good as grass. It doesn't have all the other things that they need to keep their weight on, right? So the protein bucket, they're supposed to eat 1 or 2 pounds a day of the protein bucket. They're 100-pound buckets. So the cows, if they're eating it full time, it'll probably last a couple days. I'll see how much they eat. Whoa! Come on over here, guys. I was planning on harvesting this one on yesterday, but I think I'm going to do it this weekend. Come on, right here. Right here. What is that? You can smell the cattle cubes in there, huh? Here. We rub you on the side of the cheek. I'm not going to pet you on the top of the head. There we go. There we go. Guys, give that a lick. See if you like that. You like the cattle cubes, huh? Those are alfalfa, by the way. They're just alfalfa. What are you doing? You trying to avoid the part that touched the molasses? You don't like the molasses? There's a guy who just feeds the cows loose protein, like cottonseed meal or something like that, and just in a feed trough. And that's another thing I can do too. But for me, these are a little bit more convenient, and I like getting the buckets out of it. I use those buckets for stuff. So, are you gonna lick it? You gonna lick it? Are you smelling what she's eating? What he's eating? Yeah, come on. You're not gonna lick it? Okay, let me put some more cattle cubes in there. All right, let's get some more. JJ, can you put the lid back on? There you guys go. So we just moved the cows to a new area with fresh hay, fresh minerals, fresh protein bucket, and fresh water. So the cows should be good to go. I'm thinking of going down there and looking at them, taking another video. But I wanted to look at the bulls for a while. So, you guys all happy? I'm having second thoughts about whether to harvest this bull or not. You know, The only reason I wanted to harvest him on the weekend was because it's cool. So, but he's pretty small. I was hoping he'd get bigger. I thought he would get bigger because he's part Charolais, and Charolais are known for, well, he's half Charolais. Charolais are known for getting big quick, but maybe I just wasn't feeding him right. You know. So, you gonna lick it? I think they're starting to lick it. You don't like that taste? All right, guys, that's all I've got for you today. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.